Welcome back, ODH TV, Powerbook 4 Force, Season 3, Episode 1. This is the last season. Was it worth the wait? So this one picks up right after Season 2, Episode 10, where Tommy got off the phone with Miguel, and Miguel was telling Tommy that he'll never see Mireya again. So it's already been established that Victor Flynn is an informant for the FBI. And they're holding him in the warehouse, and he doesn't know that they know he's a snitch. And those guys are letting Tommy know that Vic just took a call on his cell phone. So Tommy tells Diamond to go pick up Vic because he knows with that phone call the feds are on their way. And Diamond is starting to get tired of being left in the dark because Tommy keeps making moves and not letting Diamond in on the plan. This is going to be a problem. This next scene I thought was very anticlimactic. The whole basis of the end of Season 2 of that cliffhanger of Miguel telling Tommy he'll never see Mireya again. So we have been wondering, is he going to take her out or was he going to send her away? We didn't know. And before you say, why would he take out his sister? Everybody in power takes out their family members. But that's not what we got. What we got was they argue. She takes his joint, threatens him. Then she threatens herself. Then Tommy shows up in this way overly dramatic scene.
Where is she?
And then he just decides to just let both of them go. Anyway, Diamond has to pick up Victor because the feds are coming, and Vic is nervous. He doesn't know if they know he's a snitch, and so he's scared to leave.
Don't play games.
So they drag him to the new location. So Shanti and Jannard are still plotting to take over CBI. This is going to pose a problem because Shanti is adamant about taking over, but Jannard doesn't want to take out his brother Diamond. Meanwhile, the FBI gets to the spot where they were holding Vic, but Vic's not there. So again, from Season 2, Episode 10, we have Mirkovich. He got locked up during the FBI raid, and now he's in jail talking to the Marquez cartel's lawyer. And the lawyer's telling Mirkovich that the cartel is going to get them out from under this problem. Tells him to sign the papers for extradition and gives him a little packet that's underneath the paperwork. I don't know what Mirkovich thought was in that packet, but when he opened it up and touched it when he was in his cell, it was over for him. So United States Attorney Stacey Marks is having a meeting with the FBI task force. She thinks Victor Flynn is dead, and now her main goal is to bring down Tommy Egan. Then her assistant calls and lets her know that somebody from the DNC is in her office, who tells her they want her to run for mayor. She goes back into the meeting and tells her crew, you all were right. We're going to stick with the 3 arrests we have and prosecute the RICO case and forget about Tommy Egan. But then they find out Mirkovich is dead.
What?
And they're going after Tommy Egan again. And speaking of Tommy, he shows up where Diamond is holding Vic, and they mislead him by telling him they think Shanti Showstopper is the snitch. Diamond tells Tommy that Mirkovich is out of the picture, so Tommy wants to poach all of his customers, starting with the Albanians. Stacy takes a trip to the jail to see Claudia to get her to help her take down the Marquez cartel. She says that's not going to happen. Meanwhile, Jannard gets a text from King Kilo, says he has to come to the jail immediately to see him. Also, Vic sneaks up on Stacy and lets her know he's still alive. She lets him know now that he's back, he's still got to help with the case. Tommy and Diamond go and see the Albanians, but their chief says they're rocking with Miguel and the Insane Princess.
You should leave.
But Miguel found out about that meeting and tries to make a play to take Tommy out. And this goofy kid D-Mac is making nothing but dummy moves. They really wrote this kid's character with no brain cells whatsoever except to do math. And they wrote his character so goofy that they're probably going to have him save the day or something so that we feel like, oh, okay, he's all right. Now back at the jail, King Kilo tells Jannard, forget what I said before.
I need him dead now.
But Jannard is like, I thought we agreed that you said that I would just keep an eye on him until you got out.
Yeah, but nah.
I don't give a fuck what I said, nigga.
He gave Jannard a week to get it done. Jannard gets back and tells Shanti what happened at the jail, but she keeps coming up with plans that's gonna get him fried. And she's still asking, you still good with taking out your brother, right? Man, he ain't with that. Jannard also tells Diamond what happened with King Kilo, and that Tommy is doing Miguel's sister. So he confronts Tommy about it, Tommy apologizes, and they keep it moving. Now Tommy's at the gym with Shanti. Does Shanti have a home or does she live in the gym? But anyway, he's there letting her know that Claudia is still alive. Shanti's like, what we gonna do about her now? And what Tommy says is funny.
We keep shivering until it takes.
We keep shivering until it takes is hilarious. But they hear a noise downstairs, so when they go to investigate, it's the Marquez cartel hit squad. Tommy sneaks up on Miguel and they have a somewhat corny conversation about who's who and who's gonna do what in the street. You ever notice how uncomfortably close these dudes be getting up on each other? I ain't never had no beef where I got up on somebody like that. So Claudia's new girlfriend, Elise, comes to see her in jail, and Claudia's got her running errands. It's the same female that bankrolled her operation. I think she's using her. She's probably gonna dump her off as soon as she gets what she wants.
I'll do anything for you, Claudia.
Yeah, her days are numbered. D-Mac is roaming the street homeless when Jannard rolls up on him.
I got a job for you. Get the fuck in the car, nigga.
Tommy and Diamond catch Vic in the parking garage, let him know they know he's a snitch, and now they're gonna make him work inside the FBI to give them information.